Hey, good evening to you from London. A good day to you over in America. Welcome to our Champions League semi-final coverage between Manchester City and PSG. Manchester City have now officially booked their place through to the final in Istanbul of the Champions League. Let's wrap up the best of the action from this game for you. Let's start with the first goal for Manchester City. Micah Richards.
Yeah, Ederson turned into Pirlo for a minute. Played a sumptuous ball out to Zinchenko here. If you just look at the space that Kevin De Bruyne gets in, arriving late, gets a little bit lucky with deflection, but Mahrez, the composure. You'll see it better on this angle. Not many keepers can do this. Ederson can, and that's why Man City bought him to play out from the back. And Zinchenko back in the side to create that width. And look at De Bruyne here. He's such an intelligent player to find that space. And like I said, lovely finish from Mahrez. Just after 11 minutes, City was ready to go.
So that made it 3-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. Let's take a look at the second goal that would then follow, again from the same man, from Riyad Mahrez.
Yes, and look, you're not going to see that too often. It's PSG who had the ball, and then it's the counter-attack. They get into such a quick transition. It's 3v2, and all about that quality, technical quality as a team. The ball from Foden to Kevin De Bruyne, and a beautiful pass to Mahrez to score. It's just wonderful, modern, transitional football. And you wouldn't say that this team has got no number 9s on the pitch. And the way to combine is a typical Pep Guardiola team that they're getting better and better and better.
So that made it 4-1 then on aggregate. Listen, at this point, it's just a frustrating night for PSG, isn't it? And I think those emotions began to spill over. We saw an incident with Angel Di Maria where he gets sent off for that. Let's take a look at that. Your thoughts on that, Jamie?
It's a sending off. There's no doubt about it. I'm a little bit disappointed with Fernandinho's reaction, if I'm being honest. I know he catches him on the ankle, but he's very clever on the pitch in terms of stopping the opposition with fouls, tactical fouls, getting yellow cards, Fernandinho. And yes, it's a red card. You can't do that. Silly reaction from Di Maria. But I expect a little bit better from then it just goes off. And to be honest, you were fearing for Man City players in terms of getting involved themselves, getting a red card, or maybe getting injured, because some of the Paris Saint-Germain tackles after that, I think, was very important. I think certainly the best player, Kevin De Bruyne, was brought off by Pep Guardiola. He didn't want to obviously lose him for the final, but that was a fear. I think we knew the game was finished, but from Man City's point of view, they had to just keep the heads in. And now and again, they nearly just boiled over, but I said, thankfully, they did.
Talking about Manchester City needing to keep their heads, did that feel like a very mature Manchester City performance that we saw tonight?
It was. Today it was almost 2 goals apart. I'm more looking at the first leg. At the first leg, PSG were the better team in the first half. And then you saw Manchester City never losing the composure. They kept playing. And then today, when you see what they do on the ball, it's wonderful for everyone to appreciate. But if you go deep, it's how hard they work as a team to stop the opposition. PSG had no shots on target for 135 minutes. So not just the full 90 minutes where you have to give everything and it's just the last opportunity that you have in the Champions League. It's the way they perform on and off the ball. They are impossible.
How can you perform so well in the first half of the first leg to so bad from the second half? And only got the red card in the second half of the first leg. But today, PSG were non-existent. I know they didn't have Mbappe, but surely you can't just rely on Mbappe's brilliance to win you a game.
Well, I think today it was just Man City were too strong at every level. So they were clever in even adapting. You want to press us high? OK, we'll be able to play long. Even at times they were clever just to allow them to hit them on the counter-attack. At times PSG had bigger possession, but it was really in control.
I think you're doing a little disservice to Man City in some ways. I mean, we can look at sort of Neymar. We felt he was really good in the first half of the first leg. Mbappe didn't do too much, but Man City defensively, we're talking about the false nine, De Bruyne, Foden, all these attacking players. Defensively, they're the best team in the world by a mile, by a very, very long way. And it's the press and how do you play against them? How do you keep hold of the ball? You know, these are top players PSG have got. And also now you look at sort of Diaz coming in at the back. I mean, he looks the best centre-back in the Champions League by a long way as well, certainly this season. And I think the clean sheet record this season is off the scale. And you think about how Man City are where they are this season, and think of Pep Guardiola as a manager, and you'd always think of possession, creating chances. Yes, we are seeing that. But as teams defensively, are unbelievable. They always are. But last season they had huge problems. And I think the signing of Diaz has made a huge difference to where Man City are today. I really do believe that. And it finally feels like they've replaced Vincent Kompany.
Tired, happy, cold? What do you feel the most?
Three of them. Tired, happy and cold. But very happy, obviously, because I think we deserve to go through both games. We've been very solid first. Didn't concede much. And we made the difference. We scored in a very important moment of the games, and he made the difference, yeah.
Did you hear the fans outside with the klaxons? And
even when they're inside, I don't hear, because I'm very focused in the game. But thanks to them, you know, we really miss them this season. You know, without the fans, it's very difficult, and we dedicate this victory to them, obviously.
You felt like in the first half you were controlling the game, even without the ball, that you were comfortable.
Yeah, of course. You know, you have to not forget that we play a PSG. It's a very good team. They're capable to keep the ball as well, and we had to be solid and to concede less, little bit, and then we made the difference in a counter. To be fair, that's not even our game, but sometimes you have to play like this in the big stages. And second half was more comfortable. We were better. We could have scored more goals, especially after the red card. But at the end, we deserved to go through.
It felt like it was the other way around, because you were counter-attacking in the first half. You allowed them to have the ball. You were super effective. You didn't have a huge amount of chances, but you converted them.
But we knew they had to come at us, you know. So obviously we wanted to press them from the beginning very high, but we knew they was going to take risk, and we're going to recover some balls, and then we can hurt them in counter, and that's what we did. Obviously we could have done more, but we're very happy with the performance. Yeah.
You play in such a comfortable way. You know what you have to do. You finish the game thinking, we won. Yeah, of course we did. Because it feels like everything is working for you right now.
Yeah, but football changes quick, and essentially you need to be ready for when it changes. And especially with this team, PSG, it can change very fast. So we were ready for it. And especially I think that when you saw the real character of our team, when we went in Paris, we went to the halftime losing 1-0, and we come back and we put on the show. And I think that says the most about our team. When the difficult times come, we step up.
Is that what you've learned from your own team in the last two games in the Champions League, that you are stronger perhaps mentally than you knew?
No, obviously not just the last two games of the Champions League. The Dortmund was the same, also tough game, and it has been for us like this since the beginning of the season, because when you play a Premier League, then you know, and an FA Cup and the Carabao and the Champions League, and when you play everything to win it, you know how difficult it is. And so I think it's just the best way for people to see how hard we work and how good we were and how good we can be.
It helps to have Kevin De Bruyne in your team.
It helps having Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Riyad Mahrez, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, all the four in the back, the keeper. He helps having Sterling in the bench to come in, Gabriel Jesus in the bench to come in, so many others that didn't even come in. I think that's our most powerful strength. The quality we have playing and the quality we have on the bench.
Did you have the chance to go into the changing room or not yet?
Not yet.
So you heard the celebrations, or?
A little bit in the pitch, but I wanted to go inside quick, but you guys don't let me.
Who would you ring first when you have the opportunity to share this moment?
Obviously my family, my girlfriend. My girlfriend and my brother are waiting for me at home, and obviously we're very happy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.